Okay, welcome back to my channel. I'm Derek. As you all know, thank you people for watching the last video, liking it if you did. And today it's not something different. It's something I've done already, but it's gonna be talking about red, white, and royal blue. I have a video on here already, but what can I? Like I said, I rewatched the movie a couple times. Like I've watched reaction videos and people's comments on it to see if my feelings would change about it if I watch it a certain way. And honestly, my opinions didn't change. It really didn't. But 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 what I did come up with, like, this movie a bad movie? No. Could it have been way better? Hell yes. It could have been way better than what it was. But my overall consensus is all for me. And this is not just with this movie. It's a lot of gay media. Period. Representation. And you basically thinking the people in the movie are hot. Basically, that's what it boils down to a lot of the time. Like that, I mean, I'm all for representation, but you still want what you're consuming to actually be great. And to me, this movie missed out on a lot that they could have did. Like I said, I'm coming in just watching the movie. I didn't read the book, so I don't have the context of the book. I'm just going off based of what I see, and it seemed like they missed a lot. First off, I'm gonna talk about the side character with it Nora, the mom, the dad. Like they had their little moments in the thing that were good, but it felt like they were just there. And I know, like I know, and I'm fine with it. Like I said, people say the romantic comedy. Yes, it's supposed to be fun and thing, but to me, it still has to feel like it makes sense. And the side characters just felt like they were there. And I mean, no, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna preface this by saying, like, the acting, I wasn't bothered by the acting. I was bothered about more of the story. Like I said, I rewatched it a couple times. And I'm like, am I tripping? Is something wrong with me? What am I not seeing? And the glaring thing for me was how they set up the relationship. Is that okay, something happened in the past. They don't like each other, and it kind of got resolved, kind of easily. Then they started talking stuff like that. And like the scene they did with them talking and getting to know each other, I thought was cool. That was actually a clever way to do that. It was actually nice to do that. But to me, none of that was like romantic. I didn't see any romance. But I'm like, okay, these are former enemies that they were now they're friends again, or they're friends basically. So when it got to the part, was it the New Year's party? I guess the girls was kissing upon Alex, and Henry got jealous. And then the kiss happened, and I'm looking like it felt jarring because it felt like it came out of nowhere. Then, and I'm like, I kept thinking, am I missing something? Because to me, they seemed like friends, and nothing felt romantic, but they made it seem like that. So I'm like, I'm saying to myself, this doesn't make sense at all. So and then they moved on. They're hooking up and visiting each other and stuff like that. Like I understand the plot to to get there, but to me, it's still I still wasn't feeling it in a romantic sense. Like the with it the love scene that was great, but I still didn't really feel anything. I'm like I said, I debated cutting off the movie because I was like, okay, I'm maybe it's not for me. But then we got like I said, my last video about this, like the last 30 minutes of the movie, when Alex showed up to the Kensington Palace, I'm like, I think that's when the acting shined the most, and I kind of actually believed there was some sense of romance with them. But after we watching it again, I'm like, do I did I love them together, or did I just love the moment because it was a great moment? And the thing that up until the end of the movie was actually great, but did I do I actually love them together? Like it feels like a and obviously because I'm reading comments and looking at the retro, there's plenty of it missing that I would probably would work better in the series, like a lot of people are saying. And it's like, 'cause like I said, I really, my purpose, this is not a bad movie. Am I saying it's a shitty movie? I've seen shittier movies, but I can't go say, oh, this was a masterpiece when it's not, because it seemed like the focus was on it went it goes from plot A to plot B to plot C without any other stuff in the middle. So it feels like it wasn't believable. It feels like this doesn't make sense. People could gloss over that all they want to, but it's the truth. It's my opinion, but I'm saying it's truth because it could have been a lot more for this, and I would have been happy to say this was a great ass movie, but it's not. It's a like somebody told me in one of the comments, it's an adequate movie. Yeah, representation and stuff is fine, but you still want your movies and stuff to be good. What else can I say? I don't even know. Honestly, I don't. Like, I really want to love it. Like I said, I watch it a couple times. And like I said, watch reaction videos, read all the comments. It is the same thing. Like, yeah, it's reputation time, but we have to want better because this isn't it. And I can sit there and even though they two different type of things, you can literally compare it to Heartstopper. Because even though Heartstopper is a graphic novel, pictures and a comic book thing, is a series that stuff was added to and it still worked. And from what it looked like, they took a whole bunch out of this. Somebody said a 500-page book and stuck it in a 2-hour time slot, which didn't help it. I, I, I don't know what to say. I, I wish they got a chance to do it over again. I know people are loving it, and I'm glad for you. You love this movie. And I'm not gonna say it's a bad movie, but I'm not gonna say this lives up to other stuff in the past because I've seen similar-ish type, not specifically like this, but it's the enemies to lovers type thing that I find that was better, honestly. And I brought up one, I think, in a comment for this movie called The Thing About Harry. that was on Freeform, I think like 2020. It's probably original movie, is no book. But if they did something like that, this movie would have probably been way better than what it was. But since you condensed it into that 2 hour time slot, for what it to me it fell short of what it could have been. And it's sad, but hey, people are loving it. I'm not here to change anybody's mind. I'm just giving my opinion because I really wanted to love this, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, and keep enjoying, watch it, keep enjoying it. I'll have what I I'll say what I say about it, and I'll just end it there. But like I said before, thanks for anybody who subscribed, who watched my videos, and I'll talk to you next time. Deuces.